My name is Mr. Lefevre.
My name is Miss Miller.
My name is Jacqueline Williams.
My name is Bridget Sayer, but my kids know me as Miss Sayer.
My name is Miss Bagnick.
My name is Amber Blocker.
My name is Miss Staney.
My name is Jillian Boschkowski.
I'm Anna Sattler. My name is Miss Dillingham.
I teach MOOC and I teach financial literacy online.
I'm in the business department, so I'm teaching entrepreneurship, marketing, business concepts, and also a video class.
I am the elementary school counselor at Durham Nackamixon.
And I'm teaching 3rd grade at Tinicum Elementary School.
And I'm teaching 1st grade at Durham Nackamixon Elementary.
I am the new counselor at the middle school.
I am the librarian at the middle school.
And I am a reading specialist here at Tinicum Elementary. So I'll be working with students from kindergarten all the way up to 5th grade.
And I'm teaching 3rd grade, and I'm teaching the math and the science for all the 3rd grade.
And I teach 1st grade at Durham Nackamixon.
And I'm from Milford, New Jersey. I'm currently living in Flemington, New Jersey.
I grew up in Durham, so I actually went to Palisades, and now I currently live in Hellertown.
I am from Philadelphia, and I currently live in Bensalem, right outside of Philadelphia.
I grew up in Central Bucks, so I went to the schools right below us, and I currently live in North Wales right by the Montgomery Mall.
I am from Chalfont, Pennsylvania, and I still live there now.
So I'm originally from Percy, which is nearby, and currently I live in Plymouth Meeting.
I'm from Nazareth, PA, and I live in Allentown right now.
I'm actually from this area. I was a Palisades graduate. I graduated from high school in 2000, and now I live close by in Hellertown.
I'm from Warminster, which is in Bucks County, and I still live in Warminster.
I'm from Percy, Pennsylvania, so about 20 minutes from here, and I currently live there now.
I've had 2 teaching jobs prior to this. I taught at Bethlehem Catholic for 3 years. I taught psychology and sociology. And I taught at Emmaus for a year. I taught world history there.
This is my first permanent job as a teacher, but I have done like previous long-term sub positions actually in this specific business position, as well as a special ed long-term substitute position, and I student taught at Salkin.
For the last 4 years, I worked in a charter school in Philadelphia as a counselor, and prior to that, I worked as a prevention specialist doing counseling in Montgomery County.
Last school year, I was student teaching in the State College Area School District for the whole year in a 4th grade classroom, but this is my first classroom all by myself.
Yes, I also worked in 1st grade last year. I was a long-term substitute in a couple of different classrooms last year.
I have been a school counselor for 7 years. My first 7 years were spent at Unionville High School out in Chester County.
I was the long-term sub in the library last year, and I was also the district sub last year for Palisades, and then I'm here again this year. So.
I actually started my career here at Palisades in 2009. I worked as a special education teacher. I worked for a year at the high school, and then I worked for about 4 more years at Durham Nackamixon Elementary School as a special education teacher. I resigned to stay at home with my kids and completed my master's degree for my reading specialist certification, and I returned back to work about 2 years ago. I've been doing long-term substitute positions and more recently worked at Council Rock School District and Stroudsburg Area School District.
I've actually had a couple teaching jobs. I've taught 5th grade and I've taught music, so now I'm settled into 3rd grade.
So before coming to Durham Nackamixon, I was a long-term sub at Bedminster Elementary School in 1st grade at in Penridge, and so this is my first official teaching job.
I went to the Citadel. It's a military college in Charleston, South Carolina, and I got a degree in education, secondary education.
My undergrad is in business administration, and for that I went to Bloomsburg, and then I'm also in grad school right now for education. I go to Gwen Mercy.
I went to Temple for my undergrad, and I got my bachelor's in psychology, and then I went to Arcadia University and got my master's in counseling psychology.
I went to Penn State University, and my degree is in early childhood education, and I have a minor in special education.
My undergraduate degree is from George Washington University, and I majored in dance and communications. And then I got my teaching certification through Gwen and Mercy University.
My undergraduate degree is from Iona College, and it's a bachelor's in psychology and speech communication, and then my master's degree is from Eastern University in school counseling.
I went to Kutztown University, and my degree is in library science.
My undergraduate degree is from Indiana University of Pennsylvania, where I majored in elementary education and special education. And my master's degree is from East Stroudsburg University, where I earned my degree in Master's of Education in Reading and my Reading Specialist certification.
I went to Cairn University, and I have 2 degrees. I have music and education.
I attended Cairn University in Langhorne, and I got my degree in early childhood education as well as special education.
I wanted to be a teacher because I like working with kids every day, trying to help them reach their goals and try to help create a better environment to learn.
I chose to become an educator because I love working with students. I really enjoy seeing that light bulb go off when something finally clicks. So I just love being around kids, students, watching them learn and grow.
I've just always really liked working with kids.
I wanted to become an educator because I really loved just working with the students and making those bonds and helping them realize that they can grow as people, and that school is more than just about learning facts and learning how to share. It's really all the social aspects and the emotional aspects too.
I chose to become an educator because I really have a passion for just being an impact on kids' lives. I really enjoy being around kids and interacting with kids and being a positive influence in their life and a champion for each and every one of them.
So I chose to become a counselor for a lot of reasons, but my counselors at my high school were really, really awesome people, and I actually was fortunate enough to do my practicum and internships under them when I was in graduate school. And I just hope that I can have the same positive impact on students and give them the opportunity to really love school the same way that I did.
I chose to become an educator because I like working with kids and getting them excited about reading and learning new things.
I chose to become an educator because I love to learn and I love to share what I've learned with other people. I also know what it's like to struggle to learn a little bit. I wasn't always a straight A student growing up, and I find it really rewarding to be able to help students that struggle a little bit more with learning and seeing their success.
I chose to become an educator because I love being with kids and teaching them, and I love that moment where they suddenly get something and they get that aha and it clicks. So I like impacting their lives and doing that.
I chose to be an educator to make a difference in the lives of kids. I love watching those light bulbs go off in kids' heads and really just seeing them develop a love for learning, as well as just becoming an active member in their society.
My favorite movie is Good Will Hunting. Current favorite TV show is Ballers.
My favorite movie is probably anything with Adam Sandler in it. I really love him. I think he's hilarious. So Billy Madison is a good one. Big Daddy is also a really funny movie. So any Adam Sandler movie, really.
Favorite movie is The Breakfast Club. And my favorite TV show is Friends, by far.
My favorite movie is How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, my favorite TV show is Friends. And my favorite movie is Mrs. Doubtfire.
My favorite movie is definitely Forrest Gump.
My favorite, I'm gonna go with TV show. I really like The 100 on the CW. Yeah.
My favorite TV show is Modern Family.
I don't watch a ton of TV, but I do like watching on Netflix shows like The Office or funny comedy, Seinfeld, shows like that.
I would have to say right now that my favorite movies are any rom-com or superhero movie.
In my free time outside of school, I like to wrestle. I also like to go hiking.
I have a dog who has lots of energy, so we like to go hiking with him. I also go to the movies every Tuesday at the Promenade. It's $5 movie tickets, so you should check it out. Let's see, what else do I do? I also go to trivia. DJ Riley, Mr. Riley, he does trivia on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that's really fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I like to do anything that has to do with music or food. So concerts or eating out.
I really like to write. I am a self-published author, and I also have an Etsy store, so I do a lot of writing and crafting when I'm not at school.
I am also a dance instructor and choreographer, so that is my favorite thing to do outside of school, as well as seeing family and friends.
So currently, all of my free time is spent planning my wedding, which is in 3 weeks. So when I'm not planning my wedding, which has taken over my life recently, I really enjoy playing soccer, spending time with my dog, and my family and friends.
My free time, I like to read, write, cooking, baking. Those are what I tend to do.
Outside of school, I love to read. I read a lot. I'm also really interested in photography, and I do a lot of that. And I also enjoy camping and spending time out in nature.
Outside of school, I like to go kayaking. I like to spend time with my family and my friends. Things outside.
I love to spend time with my family and my friends, as well as do different church activities that I'm involved in as well.